It's the start of a new season in the NFL. Welcome to our first Sunday of 2024 football. Mike Tirico.
Entering Super Sim screen. Entering new moment detected pop-up 342 first. Entering play call screen.
So after back-to-back incompletions,
New
it is now
notification.
third
New
and 10.
friend online. Press the PS button for details.
Here's Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
Entering key moment. Entering
Score
play
points at high
call.
level
Coach
in the NFL. You have
suggestions.
to
There are
generate
9
explosive
categories. You
plays,
have
and
13
after that big
options.
chunk pass
HPY
play, they
selected.
find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Entering play
Well,
call.
let's give some
Coach
credit to the big boys up
suggestions. There are
front in
9
the trenches. They
categories.
knew that
You have
blitz
10
was coming.
options.
They held up
Red,
just
white
long
flag
enough that the
selected.
quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to
Entering
be
play
first
call.
and
Coach
goal.
suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 15 options. HE/Hash is selected.
They'll run with Swift. He slams it in there, and he is in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to...
Entering key moment recap pop-up. Great job. You came the way with a score. Entering new moment. Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 15
Set to go
options.
now
Shot
on
GH
first
option is
and
selected.
10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Formations. There are 9 categories. Hail Mary. You have 3 options. Hail Mary is selected.
Throwing is Williams. Now, a deep shot for Allen. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him.
Entering play call. Hail Mary. You have 3 options. Shot save. Doc is selected.
Throwing again. Williams. He's going to try it here again. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Is selected.
He'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
Entering play call.
Throw
Hail Mary.
Odunze,
You have
the one
3
he was looking
options.
for.
Goal post is selected.
And it'll lead to a second down. Williams to the air once more. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
Almost that intercepted.
Picked
Jesus
off by
Christ.
Elijah Molden.
How was that intercepted?
New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
Get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you were sitting here saying,
Entering key moment recap pop-up moment. Entering play call. Hail Mary. You have 3 options. Hail Mary is selected.
New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
And the Titans are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Entering key moment recap pop-up moment. Entering play call. Hail Mary. You have 3 options. Hail Mary is selected.
New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
Kickoff weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Entering play call, wing tight nasty. There are 9 categories. You have 6
New
options.
notification.
Inside zone
New friend
selected.
online. Press the PS button for details.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball
Entering
across,
play call,
setting
wing
up
tight
second
nasty. There
and
are 9
goal.
categories. You have 6
Ball a
options.
little closer
Each
now.
inside
It
zone
is second
selected.
and goal. One more time. They try Swift. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown Bears. That is his second touchdown now here in the season opener. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead.
And entering key moment recap pop-up entering play call coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down. Out comes the #1 overall pick, Caleb Williams, and the rest of the Chicago offense. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long.
New notification.
Key moment
New
recap
friend
pop-up.
online.
Great job. Entering
Press the PS button for
entering
details.
play call formation. There are 9 categories. There are 9
Here's a
subcategories.
third
Option
and
set
10.
to wing tight nasty. 6 plays. You have 7 options. Single back is selected.
Off play action. Here's Williams. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure,
And entering key moment. Entering play call.
there was a little
coach
bit of that here at
suggestions.
play.
There are
You
9
have to be willing to
categories.
step
You
up,
have
even in
15
the face of
options.
pressure,
Field goal
get enough
52
behind
yards
that ball
selected.
to put that one a little bit more on the money.
Entering play call. Player. Formation. There are 9 categories. Hail Mary. You have 3 options. Hail Mary is selected.
The offense not coming off the field.
New notification.
Here's fourth down.
New friend online.
They'll
Press the
indeed
PS
go.
button for details.
And he indeed.
And entering key moment recap pop-up. Great job. That's the way to take advantage. Entering new moment data. Entering play call.
An
Hail
interesting
Mary.
decision
You have
there
3
by the play
options.
caller to
Hail
put
Mary
this
is
ball in
selected.
the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback
Entering
when he
play
tries to
call.
extend
Hail
the
Mary.
play.
You have
So
3
often it
options.
results in a
Shot
great
save
play
block
for the
is
offense and a
selected.
big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on him.
And entering key moment recap. Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
What's the play call here? Fourth down and 7. He's got his man. That's Boyd. He's going to pick.
And entering key moment recap. Entering 0 blitz. Give cushion.
They'll go. Here's Levis. That's taken in. And he's going to have.
And entering key moment recap pop-up. Entering new moment detected. Entering play call. Special teams. Coach adjustment. Special teams. Coach adjustment. Special teams.
That score, too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here.
With the rule change.
And entering key moment recap. Papa, great job covering that kick.
They get the victory in the debut of #1 pick Caleb Williams. They're winners here at home over Tennessee. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long
entering
along the
post-game
lakefront
screen, you
at
have 5
Soldier Field
options.
in
Finish game
Chicago.
is selected. Franchise. You have 2 options. Franchise is selected. Entering player grades screen XP feedback. Entering best. Entering attention pop-up. Entering weekly schedule screen. Hi, you choose advanced week. Home you have 2 options. Next week is selected. Jump ahead. Next week. Storyline. New message is selected. Entering weekly schedule screen. Storyline. Press conference is selected. Entering weekly schedule screen. Weekly manage. Home you have 4 options. Franchise staff. Entering staff management screen. Staff management. You have 4 options. Thomas Brown. You have 0 second. Entering staff blend powers. You have 3 options. View talent tree is selected. Entering camera. View talent tree is selected. Entering weekly schedule screen. Man, play season game is selected. 20-minute experience. You have 4 options. Play, skip, simulate strategy. Entering team ready.
It's week 2 of the NFL, where we'll see which conference reigns supreme tonight. It's the Bears and the Texans under the lights on Sunday night.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Hi again, everyone, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed.
Entering super. Entering new moment detected pop-up for 50. Entering play call screen.
Step up. We drop in on a first down in the red zone. Mixon with a first down carry. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
Got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, and it's now 3-0 Texans.
And entering key moment recap, entering new moment,
New
entering
notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
This 3rd down situation. Looking to throw is Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings...
Entering key moment, entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 9 categories, who has 15 options, rules is selected.
All game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And entering key moment, entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 9 categories, you have 15 options, each strategy selected.
Just inside the 20. On play action, here's Williams. He's got a man on the crossing route, that's more. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Here's Swift. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
Categories, you have 15 options, inside zone is selected.
Swift again. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead. So another touchdown for him on the year now, Charles. He had 2 in the open.
Entering key moment recap, pop-up great. Entering play call, on plan. There are 7 categories.
This defense stacked up here with a 1st and 10 inside the 15. Inside handoff to Mixon. And it'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. Once again, they showed pass formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag. Titus Howard, right tackle, the man flag for that one.
Entering cover 6, cover 1 contained.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. And Stroud now to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together.
Cover 6,
but the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is 1 play from stalling out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been choosing best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan.
New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
Things up at 6-6.
And Entering chemo. Entering pneumo. Entering play call. Coach suggestions.
Now
There
give
are
this
9
offense roster a
categories.
late
You have
second quarter
15
drive
options.
to break our
986
tie. Let's see, they'll have to be pretty efficient with their time here. Watch the clock. Open man down the field. That's a Dunze. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. 46 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions.
So how
There
about
are
this
9
for field position
categories.
after
You
the
have
big play?
15
Inside the
options.
15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 14 options. Stick spacing is selected.
Here's Williams. And it's throw incomplete. Have a defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. And this is a guy straight out of college, so they're going to try to grow for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future All-Pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
Entering play call.
New identification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
Inserted them into their lineup.
Santos' kick is up and through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
Entering key moment recap. Pop-up great job. Entering play call. On plan.
A
There are
potential
7
turning point
categories.
in a
Contained to
one-score
be
game.
manually
What can this
selected.
defense do as they look to hold on to their second half lead?
Cushion.
Mixon running wide side. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Holding offense.
Entering
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged in the hole.
cover 9
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Might have got
New identification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
I think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain it. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards
Entering
here
play
on the
call.
sack. Now
Contained
it's
to
3rd down.
scramble. You have 14
So
options.
certainly in a
Cover 1
pickle here.
contained is
They have a
selected.
mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Entering play
That's going to
call.
hurt a bit
Coach
because they needed to
suggestions.
convert
There
a
are 7
completion there. Now a
categories.
drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will tie the score now at 9 apiece. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra.
Entering key moment recap. Pop-up great job. Good. Entering play
It's
call.
time for this big O-line of the playmakers to take control of this game as we get down toward the end. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. And the entering play call on plan. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter.
New identification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that in-line point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
Stroud. And his throw is...
New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Stroud. To Mixon on the check down. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate.
Entering play call, contain QB scramble. You have
Getting down to the
14
good
options.
stuff. All
Cover 1
tied
contain
with 2
selected.
minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's
Entering
Texans
free
football as we
defense.
welcome you back. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. Here goes Stroud again. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them, go to the screen, and they're able to get the 1st down.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. And 2 big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
Back to Mixon on 1st down. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
And cover 9 shows you. Give cushion.
It's Mixon on the counter. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do
Entering
next.
play call, contain
Well, this
QB
feels like a
scramble.
late
You have
season
14
game, even though
options.
it's just
Cover 1
week
contain
2.
is selected.
Here's a big 3rd down. Again, it's Mixon. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the
Entering
game.
play call, coach suggestions.
So now one
There
of
are
the biggest
7
kicks of the night
categories.
is forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And with a...
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9
Now this
categories.
offense
You
in a
have
spot where they
15
need to work
options.
quickly and efficiently. They
686
have no
selected.
timeouts. Down by 3, hoping to get into field goal range. Escapes the sack. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time.
Entering
He's
play
made
call,
multiple defenders in there to drop.
Formation. There are 9 categories. Hail Mary. You have 3 options. Hail Mary is selected.
We couldn't have had all of them.
They'll come up now.
New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
Release as this will be incomplete.
Entering play call, Hail Mary. You have 3
This
options.
crowd
Shot save
turning
drop
up
is
the
selected.
decibel level. It's 3rd and long. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
Entering. Quick game is and yes, exit to menu. Entering weekly schedule screen. Scout College practice available is selected. Play season game is selected. 20-minute experience. You have 4 options. Play the moment is selected. Playful game is selected. Entering team select screen. Ready.
It's week 2 of the National Football League. And coming up next, it's a cross-conference showdown. It's the Bears and the Texans on Sunday night.
Entering play call screen.
Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. Fielded at the 7. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And leading them out to the #1 overall pick in this year's draft out of USC, a player with immense promise, Caleb Williams.
Caleb was one of the most hyped prospects ever out of college football, and I'm not speaking out of turn or any hyperbole there. That's why he was the #1 pick. And you put on his highlight reel, Kate, you could put that highlight reel against anybody the last 50 years. The way that he creates and extends plays, the ways that he can run and still sling it, totally off platform and off balance all over the field. He also does it with a flair, eccentricity that is unique and really not common coming into the league as well. A superstar in the making.
Here's 2nd and 7. Pocket isn't holding up.
You keep blitzing me. What the fuck, man?
That pushes him back. 3rd down. Coming up.
And now this defense is on that side board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And they get to this one just shy of the opposing 30-yard line. So here come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out is someone who became an absolute superstar last year as a rookie. Drafted 2nd in 2023, it's C.J. Stroud.
It didn't take long for C.J. Stroud to make an immediate impact into the NFL, and it didn't take long for me, Kate, to form an opinion, but this guy is just different. He just processes the game quicker. Remember talking to Ryan Day on the practice field in Columbus, watching him in college, and he just alluded to that as well. It's the anticipation. It is knowing where everybody is and getting that ball out before any receiver will even break on a route. C.J. was unique in that way, and that skill set has been a big part of his success.
Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, Stroud has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
Entering play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Give cushion.
Another try following the sack. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
Now, you ask a lot of defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Texans going to kick this away on fourth, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Bears are going to take over deep in their own territory.
There are 9 categories.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Inside zone is selected.
Here's Swift to start the drive. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play could be indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here's Swift on second down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up.
When tight nasty, there are 9 categories. You have 6 options. HD inside zone is selected.
Williams on the play action. Completed here to Komet. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll take that kind of passing from the rookie out of USC. He gets them the first.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
First down, here's Swift. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. If you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a
notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
Going to run again with Swift. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they can have 35 to figure out.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it.
How was that intercepted?
New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this.
Entering play call. Cover 1 hole.
Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll have it a little short of midfield. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now.
New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
Gets into that red zone at the 19. 16 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Give cushion.
A give left side. Here's Mixon. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Entering play
It's
call.
a Joe Mixon touchdown. Here's Kylie Fairbairn on for the extra point.
Oh no.
Extra point set right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the
Entering
contest.
play call. Special teams.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Valus Jones now on the return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. Score 7-0. They've got first down from the 31. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. Now, as we get a chance to look at their picks from this year's draft, Brock, we see a lot of names that are set up to help this team, both this year as rookies and down the line as well.
Yeah, you really see the two draft strategies combined here, right? Best player available in drafting for needs. Some people will like one, some like the other. Personally, I think it's best when you add both to a class like they did. Some of these guys we're going to see right away, and others, well, they're going to have to develop to add some depth and serious talent down the road.
A pickup there of 33 yards. And that's a Chicago first down.
Entering play call, Hail Mary, you have three options.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down throw by Williams. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hail Mary, you have three options. Shot save selected.
Trying again, following the sack. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
They want to win. I think they want to win.
Window for him to sneak that throw in.
After that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here's Williams. Throwing deep for the end zone. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears start to fight back with their first points in this game. DJ Moore, the touchdown. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver the chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears tie this game 7-7.
Entering play call, normal, there are two categories. You have three options.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he needed a lot more power there. It came down a ways away from the landing zone, and they're going to start the possession up at the 40. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
Entering.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. With 3rd and 10 coming up, they felt comfortable going ahead and declining that penalty.
Zone press.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Throwing is Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs.
New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bears is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here.
Entering play. One hold press.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Give cushion.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing. That's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks. Rotate your personnel. Throw in some wrinkles. And once again, go hit that quarterback.
Tommy Townsend on the punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Got 46 on his first punt, and this one's pushing a little more distance. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks him inside their own 10. The Bears and DJ Moore back in possession here. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that.
Hail Mary is selected.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. He beams one deep right side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there.
Play call.
So it'll be 2nd down.
3 options. Shot save clock is selected.
To throw is Williams. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down.
Formation. There are 9
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Defense with an excellent opportunity and a stop here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
I mean, no call.
Not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more important.
No fucking call, but they want me to lose this game. No calls, really, bro.
Not a great result. Well, for the punt team at least, this one down just inside their 40.
No calls, really.
And running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead.
No calls, really, bro. They're playing like this, really, bro. Playing toxic like this. Just checking.
Shotgun now, 1st round. Complete to Dell. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Set to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Hits him on the end route. And they have...
Entering front call to shouts tests. Go options. Pop-up menu, you have 2 options. Entering settings hub screen, you have 7 options. Entering settings screen, you have 22 options. Skill level option is set to all pro is selected. Entering settings hub screen. Entering franchise screen, you have 7 options.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Entering play call, suggestions, there are 7
categories. As the Texans
categories.
try to hurry their offense to the line. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's going to be 2nd down. Back to throw, Stroud. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Give cushion.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. And he won't escape. The Bears take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. This is a 44-yard look from the right hash. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. This is a 44-yard look from the right hash. Everly's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage. It's halftime here in Houston, with the Texans enjoying a lead at the break. Now we'll send you east to our studios in Orlando. That's where Jonathan Coachman is waiting to bring you the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate. Thanks very much.
No need for halftime.
Entering
We'll just
the
keep it right here and get started with the third quarter.
Throw it short. Entering play call, normal. There are 2 categories. You have 3 options.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone he had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40. Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff lands short. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10.
New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
The Bears close it in, and they'll get him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
They get 40 on the big hitter. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
An alert play defensively. They got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
Cover to invert.
Here's Stroud. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Entering play call.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Let's be real clear. There is nothing lucky about number 7 at all for this quarterback. The 7th time he's been taken to the ground for a sack. This defense, they made adjustments. They're incorporating a variety of different looks and blitzes. And it just seems like, Kate, constantly they are a step ahead of whatever this offense is trying to do to protect this quarterback.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And look at this return. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt away partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Ball is at 33 for 1st down. Now an inside handoff to
Look at this. They're all over my guy. Ain't no calls jumping off another year.
For a big loss.
Well, he was
No
supposed
calls,
to be
no
the
nothing.
just a way of you. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line. Thanks to a great effort defensively.
You have 3 options. Hail Mary is selected.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Williams set to pass. Taking his shot deep down the field it goes. It's intercepted. Stephon Gilmore.
Look at this game, bro. This shit is not fun, bro. You think of the balls deep, but doing botched coverages.
Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a 2nd half push for the lead. The defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well.
You have 59 options.
Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Mix it on the counter. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Javon Dexter escorted him to the ground.
60, cover 4.
No gain there that
WS
time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Pressure comes. Stroud.
New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
Inside run, you have 59 options. Gold fireman is selected.
Now it's Stroud. Digs there to bring it in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Inside run, you have 59 options. Gold fireman is selected.
From the gun, Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Entering
Nico
play
Collins,
call.
the intended target.
You have 59
And now they face second
options.
down.
Gold fireman is selected.
Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Give cushion.
Looking to throw, Stroud. He's on the move. And they get to him again. Looks like we have a player hurt on that one. We'll get a pause here, and the training staff out to look at C.J. Stroud.
Coach suggestions.
The
There are
Texans
7
set to punt.
categories.
Tommy Townsend will kick it away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And the fair catch made here at the 15. No return on that punt. And it's going to be Bears football. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him.
Entering play call from full 8 slants.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the pistol. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back.
Enter. Resume. Quick game is. Yes, exit to menu.
New notification.
Enter.
New friend
Entering
online.
weekly schedule screen.
Press the PS button for details.
Options, franchise settings. Options, you have 4 options. League settings is select. Entering career settings screen, you have 59 options. Skill level option is set to rookie is select. Entering weekly schedule screen. User settings. Entering settings hub screen, you have 6 options. Entering settings screen, you have 18 options. Going toss first choice option is set to receive the entering settings hub screen, you have 6 options. Game X visual graphics is selected. Game volume visual accessibility is selected. Entering accessibility screen, you have VoIP and controller vibration option is set. Entering settings hub screen, you have entering weekly schedule screen. Entering warning pop-up, are you sure you want to quit? No. Entering warning pop-up, are you sure? Leave new home, you have 10 options. Choose draft classic. Scout college players is selected. Practice available is selected. Upgrade players. Manage staff is selected.
I'm back, Chad. Get off.